Hello class, let's talk about fractional banking and money creation. What are banks useful for? The simplest thing that people think about when they look at a bank is a place to store their money. People take their money and put it in a bank in the form of a deposit. They do this to keep their money safe and because the bank offers services like debit cards and payment systems. So what does the bank do with our money? Well, the short answer is it takes your money and makes investments with it. One type of investment is loans. People go to a bank to get loans to build houses or start businesses. Through these investments, like loans, the bank makes interest, which creates profits for the bank and also for its customers. Does the bank give out all of its deposits in the form of loans? No, because customers will require money for everyday activities such as shopping, so the bank must keep reserves. In short, this is what the fractional banking system is. So why use fractional banking? It seems kind of risky. It means that if I put $100 into my bank account, the bank is only required to keep a portion of it. The rest goes out in the form of investments. Well, as we will learn in this video, this type of banking system helps us create money in our economy. To explain how a fractional banking system creates money, let's take the simple economy, where there currently is a money supply of $10,000. This money belongs to Luis, and let's just assume he just got a big check from an inheritance. Now, he will go to his banking institution and deposit this money. Let's say he chooses RGV Bank. Since this money belongs to Luis and he's making a deposit, for RGV Bank, this is a liability. As we know, when you deposit money into a banking institution, part of it is going to go into reserves and part of it is going to go into loans. The current reserve requirement is 10%. 10% of $10,000 is $1,000. This means that the bank must keep $1,000 as reserves. The rest of the money, which is $9,000, has to go into loans. You will see now that the assets and the liabilities on this T account are balanced. 1,000 plus 9,000 equals 10,000. At this point, the banking system has not created any money. This money was already in the system. Now, let's start creating money. Number 2, Maria takes out a loan for a car and pays Claire. Let's say the car was $9,000. So, this money goes to Claire and she makes a deposit in a new bank, which is RGB National Bank. These $9,000 now belong to Claire. So, what about these $9,000? Well, the bank will hold them as a loan for Maria. This signifies that Maria owes $9,000 to First RGV Bank. Now, let's split up the $9,000 deposit into reserves and loans. Again, the reserve requirement is 10%. 10% of $9,000 is $900. The rest of the money will go into loans. Let's go to number 3. Mario takes out a personal loan to pay for a hospital bill and pays RGV Medical. Let's just say that he took out a loan from RGV National Bank. So this loan belongs to Mario. And RGV Medical Hospital has an account in First RGV Bank. So now, they make a deposit. Let's go ahead and do the splitting of the $8,100 into reserves and loans. Let's go ahead and add these up. The rest of the money will go into loans. We're going to stop right here and just say that this money is available for loans. Now, let's see what happened in this very simple economy with only 2 loans. Remember, there was a loan for Maria and there was a loan for Mario. What happened to the money supply? We initially started with a money supply of $10,000. However, after Maria took out the first loan and paid for the car, and Claire deposited that money into her own banking institution, the money supply increased. Let's take a look. The first deposit can be seen here by Luis. The second deposit can be seen here by Claire. Notice that Luis has a bank account that states that he currently has $10,000 in his bank, and Claire has a bank account that states that she has $9,000 in her bank. What is the money supply at step 2? The money supply is now $19,000. Let's go to step 3. Mario took out a loan and paid RGV Medical, and RGV Medical deposited that money into their own bank account, seen here. So now, Luis has money, Claire has money, and RGV Medical has money. So what is the money supply in this economy? So, we can clearly see that with the fractional banking system that uses loans and deposits to circulate money, we have created $17,100 in this very simple economy. This is how the fractional banking system creates money.